Hey guys, it's Fox here. I'm going to be showing you how to dominate lobbies with Star-Lord in Season 2. This is going to be our journey to Grandmaster. The matches you will see are taken from Diamond lobbies. So the best counters to Star-Lord that you want to ban out. Number 1, definitely Hela. She can outrange you if you try to get close. She has that stun. She can still just 2-tap you from any distance. It's crazy. Like, I hate her. And for the healers, I like to ban out Loki because he just has so many counters. Teoh, he can just run away. He can lamp, he can clone, he can teleport, he can go invis, he can just use an ult, you know. Both are S tier this season. They're both worth the ban, especially if you're Star-Lord. Let's see. We have a pretty balanced team comp. 2 healers, 2 DPS, 2 tanks. So at the beginning here, I like to use my rockets, get up close. All right, here I am just trying to, farm my ult. Okay, see who I can shoot. I obviously want to prioritize the squishies, but I'm looking and they have the Venom team up. They have Penny, Venom, Spider-Man. Now this team up can be very strong with the dive, so you want to protect your backline. You want to pressure that Venom. You want to get him off your healers as soon as possible. The Spider-Man as well. You want to focus them as much as possible. As Star-Lord, it's your job to deal with the divers, okay? Alright. So I'm just targeting the Bucky here because he's way out in the open. I'm trying to get him off. And now here, Penny in general, like, she's not a meta pick. Okay, she's not A tier, she's not S tier, she's probably B tier. She is so easy to headshot, and I just farm her for ult charge so fast. Just look at this. If they got A right here, that's fine. We're pressuring this Penny. Constant damage. Because she's playing way out in the front. Look, she's about to die. Choose a team up to get out there. And then here, I'm just pressuring. I got off. We got the point. Nice. I'm just pressuring their tanks right now. Okay, I see this rocket. I'm shooting him. Alright, the Penny's still there. Look at my ult charge. I got 80%. I'm at 83%. Look at the healers on both teams. 69-42 for the opponents. 69-60 for us. I know that I'm gonna have a very early ult, and I wanna capitalize on it. Okay? And then I insta-ult. I go to the healers. I get the Luna. I got the Penny. And then I look back. They have a Spider-Man diving. I pressure him. He goes off. And then Venom, he has to run away. So, yeah. This is looking very good for us. Like, with Star-Lord, like, if you can, farm your ult off the tanks, you're gonna get it really fast. You're gonna get it faster than the healers. Again, I'm just shooting this Penny here. She's way out in the open. I'm getting those headshots. I'm farming my ult. She's just such an easy target to hit. I try to break the rocket ult as soon as possible here. We got ours as well. I get bubbled, really good bubble from our MacLeod. I'm just using my E. With the E, it did get nerfed. You don't really want to use it on a one-on-one, because on a one-on-one, your normal blasters are going to do much more damage, okay? Especially with rocket in the game. On a one-on-one, even if they're not getting healed, the E just does so little damage. So we're holding the point. I'm just shooting this Venom here. Now I'm gonna go for the Bucky here. He's out in the open. Nice, he dies there. And then again, I'm using my E. Crowd control there. I'm looking at the Penny. She's pretty low. She ults. And then here, I almost have my ult again, and I'm gonna ult. I cast a rocket. That's a really good pick. Like, even with my ult, just getting 1 kill, that's really good, because I killed their healers. Like, who you kill also matters, okay? Killing a healer is much more valuable than obviously killing a DPS or a tank. Okay, I see the healer is out in the open behind their teammates. Try to pressure her so they don't get any heals. Like, with Star-Lord, your main targets are obviously going to be the healers, okay? But that can change. When, like, you don't want to go for them all the time. You want to try to shoot the person that's most out in the open, exposing themselves without taking too much risk. You want to use natural cover to hide. I really like these maps because they're really open. They give you a lot of space. You can fly around, get away, take the high ground. Taking the high ground is really important on Star-Lord because you want to make yourself as hard to hit and difficult to hit as possible. See, I'm just looking at this Penny. She's like in front of her team, and I can just farm my ult off her like super fast. I'm using my E here. There's multiple targets. I back off. I cancel it. I canceled it. Okay, like because the enemies are gonna come in and they're gonna hit me, obviously. So I just cancel it. I got the ult charge. I'm backing off. It has a really short cooldown, like 6-7 seconds or something, right? So you don't have to, you know, use it for its full duration. And using it for its full duration most of the time will get you killed. So this Strange is on me, but like Star-Lord has a lot of close-up damage. Okay, like. You do want to play pretty close, mid to close range with this character. I'm just looking at this Penny. We got the point, obviously. He's in the open. I'm farming my ult. I just got my ult here, so like, it does make sense to pressure the Penny here. Okay, like I know they have the healers that I can go for there, but Penny's in front of them. Okay, we already have the point. As long as I can deny them coming in, that's good. Okay. Now, I'm also thinking about getting my ult charge. I get my ult charge really fast from the Penny, right? So I was about to ult there, but the Rocket Raccoon ulted. So I opted to not ult and wait the Rocket ult out until we break it or it runs out of time. Okay? So after I get my ult, I know that I can just kill the healers, kill the DPS really fast. So it doesn't matter that I'm not pressuring them before the fight if I know that I'm really close to my ult. Alright, here we got our rocket ult. Okay, I died there. I exploded, but luckily we got the rocket res, which is really nice timing. And then I just fly up. You want to fly up because obviously if you fly up, you're going to be able to see your targets a lot easier because when you're above them, you can see everybody and choose your targets. But if you just did it on the ground, they could be hiding behind their tanks and you can't really shoot them, right? So typically when ulting, you want to get behind the cover, take the high ground, and ult. So during the animation, you're safe. Also, it's a lot harder for them to shoot you when you're above them because people aren't as used to, you know, moving their mouse up and looking up and shooting at a target that's above them. That's more difficult. So here I'm just targeting their Luna. I get stunned. It's alright. Now I get the Scarlet Witch. I'm going for the rocket and the rocket's dead too. So that's a 3-piece right there. I'm looking at the Spider-Man, trying to finish him off. He runs away. I then get him as well. It was one shot. That's good. That Penny's one. She's dead now. It's going pretty good here. I see the Luna. I want to stagger her. Nice, we get the pick. She was playing way out in the front. And now they're just going to have to wait until she comes back. I'm just shooting, constantly applying pressure, trying to get my ult back. Because Star-Lord, his ult is probably an S tier ult. It's one of the best ults in the game. If we're talking about ult game, like ult DPS ult specifically, I don't think there's a better ult in the game. Probably the best ult in the game is Star-Lord's ult. So it's a very important piece of his kit, and you want to constantly be applying pressure and damage as much as possible, as safe as possible to farm that. And just look at this. I can just headshot this Penny so easily. And I'm already back to 50%. They're TPing. They're trying to get the point here. I'm just solo fighting the Penny. And look, I almost have my ult back. Sure, they have their Luna ult. Okay, I died there. So I'm just trying to get back to the point as fast as possible using the rockets. Taking the high ground here because I know I'm going to ult. So I want to just do a bit more damage. Take the high ground. I'm actually opting for TP here. Alright, I see the Penny again. They just used their Luna ult. I know they don't have rocket ult because they used that in the previous fight. So yeah, I'm just flying. And I'm just I'm looking at weak point. I was actually trying to see if I can kill the rocket there, but like the rocket was too far away. And yeah, we just won the game here. That was a pretty nice win there. Pretty easy win, I would say. Really good matchups. I'm glad they didn't play Hella. So if we look at this replay, I had a very high accuracy, 53%. Normally, most of the time I have around 30, 40%. Like 39, 45% accuracy on sword, 53%. That was really good. High damage game for me. You know, just focusing their tanks, focusing their penny, farming my ult. That was really crucial in us winning this game.